Hey party people, welcome back to So Square Cubed. I'm Jamie. Hi. This is my bookshelf. Let me scooch you over a little bit. Um, so you probably noticed that there was no video today until this, obviously. Um, and that's just because my physical health took a downturn for some weird reason, and I am only just now feeling better at 9 o'clock at night on a Monday. So, no, today's Tuesday. Oh my god. Dude, my calendar is so messed up inside my head. So, today I had to take a self care day and just kind of like chill on it. And as much as I wanted to get my video out, it was supposed to be me doing the KonMari cleaning on my bookshelf. Um, I had to take not even just a mental health day, I had to take a physical health day, and I have no idea what started this. I have no idea what got me sick. I have no idea why I'm still sick. I'm feeling better now, but like for the past 3 days, I have been so dizzy. I have been just brain foggy, like not being able to think of words and like not being able to say them. I've been sweating to high heaven. My hair is bad, but you know that's not a health thing. That's just a hair thing. Yeah, this is from earlier. I basically just took a shower to get my hair wet because my head hurt, and then it's frizzy and gross because I haven't been able to take care of myself. Um, but that's kind of what I wanted to touch on just a little bit today is like sometimes self care means doing the important things that if you don't get them done are going to hurt you in the long run. And as much as I really, really, really wanted to sit and edit and post a video today, my self care had to be literally taking care of myself today with my health. And I've basically been in bed as much as I can, taking all the medications that I can to help kind of calm things down. And it really sucks because I almost pride myself on being one of those people who's like, whatever, I can push through anything, I don't care, I'll get it done. And then today, there was just no way. There was no way I could sit at a desk for another 2 or 3 hours editing a video and posting it and being happy with the outcome. So I had to take some self-care today, which, you know, I'm glad that I did because I'm feeling miles better than I was earlier, even just a few hours ago. I think I woke up at like 7:20, so about 2 hours ago, and head was spinning, room was spinning, still felt dizzy, but I'm doing better now. So that's great. And in that same vein of self-care, as much as I like to believe that self-care can start and stop with pampering yourself or treating yourself or indulging in things that you want to indulge in, um, it's a hard lesson to learn, and it's a lesson I've had to learn over the course of many years, that self-care is not always aesthetically pleasing. Self-care is not always Instagrammable, and self-care is not always putting off your responsibilities to do something mildly nice or something for yourself. Like sometimes self-care is it can be a little mean. Sometimes self-care is forcing yourself to do your taxes because you know if you don't do your taxes you're going to be in trouble and it's going to cause you anxiety down the road. Sometimes self-care is taking a bubble bath because your joints ache and hurt, but self-care is also taking the medications that you need to take to prevent your joints from hurting. Um, and I think that's what a lot of people don't really understand or don't really pay a lot of attention to is the bubble baths, the massages, the face masks, the hair masks. That's all well and good. And yeah, that can be your self-care and that's fine. But it's irresponsible to put out a message that self-care starts and ends with those kinds of actions, because they don't. Self-care is knowing that I am very bad at remembering to drink water and I get dehydrated easy, so taking those steps to make sure that I can drink enough water in a day. Self-care is understanding that I forget to take my medications from time to time, so setting 5 alarms on my phone so I remember to take medications if I need them. Taking vitamins in a day, This isn't going to be edited, so I really do apologize if I'm very rambly. But I see it a lot, and it really hurt because that type of self-care, of the aesthetically pleasing, Instagrammable self-care, it never worked for me. Sure, it feels good to take a bubble bath every now and then, but when I was like, oh, I'm stressed, I'm anxious, I'm gonna take a bubble bath to help calm me down. But what was causing my stress and anxiety, I never confronted it, and I never got the kind of relief that self-care is supposed to bring you. And I'm totally not saying, like, don't pamper yourself, because that's not really self-care. It is. But when you start using the pampering and the treating yourself in lieu of what you're supposed to be doing, or in lieu of what you know would help alleviate the cause of the symptoms rather than just the symptoms themselves, that's where it starts getting into tricky territory. And I don't have to tell you guys, like, you saw my room when I was living with my mom. I was stressed out, and that stress would manifest itself physically, whether it would be in body pains or aches or, just general anxiety. And sorry, I just ate dinner and I'm really irpy. But what I would do is like, oh, I'm really stressed, let me take a bubble bath. I'm anxious, let me use like a calming face mask, or like take a nap. And like, that's all well and good, but I was doing that to avoid responsibilities, which in the long run came back to bite me in the ass. So, I love you guys. I always want to be upfront and truthful and tell you guys, like, if I'm not doing well, and I have something to say about it, I don't want to keep it to myself, because maybe I can help somebody else. And the unfortunate side effect of my self-care today was the video that I really, really wanted to get put out couldn't get put out, because it would be irresponsible of me to force myself to sit at a computer and hurt even more when I could have just taken a 2-hour nap and woke up and felt way better. So that's today's lesson, I guess, is, if you're putting off some responsibilities, if you're putting off something that is affecting you, or if you're trying to force yourself to do stuff that, maybe you're trying to force yourself to finish a painting, or to watch a series all night long, or to finish reading a book that you don't really need to read. Just be introspective about it and make sure that your heart is in the right place for you. Because that's the thing with self-care, is you're not doing this for anybody else. You're doing it for you. And, if I had a best friend that was like, oh man, I forced myself to stay up and watch all of this series last night, even though I had work really early in the morning. If I had a friend who told me that, I would be like, why did you do that? You knew you had to work today. Why didn't you just go to sleep and finish it later? But I don't tell myself that. So that's what I'm working on. And it's always a changing journey. And I don't know. I hope you guys work on it too. Because it's really hard. It's really hard to not see self-care as just, I want to do something that's going to make me happy temporarily, and not, I'm going to do something that's going to improve my situation as best as I can do it today. So putting out that video and editing it would have brought me temporary happiness for sure. But then I would have been miserable for the rest of the day and probably wouldn't be able to get to sleep tonight, because I've just been so wound up and anxious about being dizzy and feeling gross. So anyway, that's my spiel. I don't know. I've been thinking about this all day today, but earlier when I tried to actually record this, again, I was trying to force myself into doing something, and it just did not work because the brain fog was so heavy. I could not get a single sentence out in like less than 45 seconds, which is weird for me. So, that's my spiel. Thank you for watching and listening. I'm sorry, I'm so burpy and I don't have a way to edit it. I don't have a way to edit this on my phone, and I'm not fixing to go sit at my computer. That's not going to happen. So, thank you for watching, subscribing, for liking. I'm up to 588, which is awesome. 588 subs. I love every single one of you guys. I hope you stick around and enjoy some of the fun stuff that I've got going on. I don't know if there's going to be a video on Thursday, just because I've been feeling so terrible. It all depends on how I'm doing health-wise. But hopefully it'll be a really fun one that I've been waiting to do for a long time, and just haven't found the time. So stick around for that. Subscribe, like if you want to, comment if you want to. How are you doing today? Are you sick? Because apparently I am, and I've got the sick sweats, which is just great. I did also just like chug a bowl of soup, so that might also be my fault. Anyhow, you guys, I love you. Stay cool, stay cubed, and I will see you in the next one. Mwah. Toodles. I'm gonna hit the stop button now.